Georgia coach Kirby Smart downplayed the Georgia Tech rivalry a little bit this week when he spoke to reporters, but his actual feelings about the game might truly be a little different. We'll tell you why as part of our classic moment presented by Classic City Lager. Hey Dog Nation, I'm Brandon Adams. This is our classic moment presented by Classic City Lager. Georgia coach Kirby Smart was asked this week about his feelings about the Georgia Tech rivalry, his memories of playing in the game as a player, how he grew up viewing the rivalry, and Smart did as he often does. Kind of downplayed the situation publicly, saying that maybe the whole idea of the rivalry mindset is not the kind of thing that Georgia plans on using as motivation this week. This, in fact, is what Smart had to say when he spoke to reporters earlier.
I wasn't a big college football fan as a recruit, so it's hard for me how I viewed it. I didn't come to Georgia Tech games. I didn't grow up going to those. I grew up going to high school football games and watching TV on Saturdays. So I don't really have, as I got here, there was, an ingrained, built-in belief that you had to beat your in-state rival, but we also had conference rivals. So it just became, you play on something so many times that it falls on deaf ears sometimes. If you say, well, that's our rival, that's our rival, that's our rival, we don't get into that because it really just loses its effectiveness if you use it all the time. So who's not our rival? And that's, we look at it as a chance to grow, and we want to become the best team we can become, and they stand in our way. So we have an opportunity to go play them, and you use game reps to grow and become better. Everything gets heightened in a game rep. So that's what we want to do. We want to go out here and make sure our team is getting better with each and every performance, and we're trying to play that perfect game. But it's not about the history of the rivalry, because our guys, they weren't even born when I was playing. So our guys have no recollection of that.
So Smart there says that how Georgia plays on Saturday is more important than who it's playing. And to be clear, there's nothing wrong with that. However, there's also some reason to believe, just based on the way that Smart has certainly celebrated rivalry wins in the past, that the game might mean slightly more to him than he was willing to let on in that clip. In fact, if you're going to go back years ago, when Dog Nation had a chance to work with former Georgia punter Cameron Nislek as part of our Dog Nation postgame show after each UGA game, leading into the Georgia Tech game back in 2018, Cameron Nislek, after having spent some time around Kirby Smart, said that Smart's true feelings about Georgia Tech are maybe far different than he revealed in that previous clip. This is Nislek from back in 2018.
Just a little peek behind the curtain. Kirby Smart hates Georgia Tech. Throughout the season, they actually, once a week or so, they do a little period for Georgia Tech. Even though we're not playing them, they focus a little bit on Georgia Tech every week.
So he says, hey, there's a period for Tech each and every week. Now, a lot of that was based on the old triple option offense that Tech used to run back during that era. But the most interesting thing that Cam says there is that Kirby hates Georgia Tech. Is that true? Is it not? Well, maybe there's actually some evidence from Smart's own past that shows you an indication of just how true what Nislek said there might actually be. Let's go back to 2017 here for a moment, a clip that maybe lost to time a bit, but Georgia having beaten all of the teams in 2017 that it lost to in 2016, including Georgia Tech at the end of that season, Kirby Smart took some time to appreciate that in Atlanta, the spot that Georgia also returns to on Saturday, and even mentioned a former great UGA player by name in the process. If you've forgotten about this, you'll like it, and I think it'll get you excited about this Saturday's game as well. So this, Kirby Smart from way back in 2017.
A lot of our seniors talked about, you guys make a big deal about a revenge tour. We try not to make it about that, but we checked the last box on that list today, and it meant a lot to send these seniors out the right way. I still have memories of Nick Chubb sitting in my office that tell me why he's coming back. So I wanted it more for him than for anybody, and to send him out the right way. And really all of them, but it's just Nick specifically said he couldn't sleep at night thinking about it, and gave him an opportunity to go to sleep now.
I love that line from Kirby Smart there at the end, and that's a Georgia team that went on to win the SEC, went to the college football playoff, even played for a national championship, but there was still time at the end of the regular season to celebrate a victory against Georgia Tech, and my guess is the same thing for the Dogs will be true on Saturday as well. That is our classic moment presented by Classic City Lager, and of course, Classic City Lager is just good, cold beer. Pleases everyone. So as you're getting ready for your Thanksgiving celebrations here this weekend and heading throughout the rest of the holiday season, keep Classic City Lager in mind, because wherever you're doing your shopping, picking up all the other things that you need for all these parties and get-togethers, Classic City Lager is going to be there as well. It's available in 6 and 12-pack cans all year long from our friends at Creature Comforts Brewing Company. It's a lager-style beer, lighter in color, but still great tasting. A craft-style lager. As I said before, it's truly the kind of thing that everybody can enjoy. So make sure you try yourself some Classic City Lager here this weekend. Hope you also enjoy Georgia Tech this weekend as well, as it takes on the Georgia Bulldogs. Another chance for the Dogs to get a big win there. And of course, we'll see you back here again next week at this same time for the Classic Moment, presented by Classic City Lager.